for Yamamunina mo aquababa channel rezo. We offer for bomade so be subscribe, be like videos no. No I sound so I share. No I sound what chile. The Busuan same record Black Rasta to say. Oh my NPP 4 points, the NT of Mulusi election. No what you say. Nobody should blame Baumi, of course. Blame Nina, I say to me the match I'm Wontumi. And then another dunker before. Because I'm union and no show Arrógant, like a command nature Ghana for. And then I share Ghana for big bread before I saw my mother and I about to read it. A bad simple for reaper. So, mommy and same way. And couldn't put Black Rasta in Chimoon. We are breaking it down.
My brother, my sister, this is Chairman Wontumi speaking. And who is Chairman Wontumi? Now, Chairman Wontumi is the Ashanti Regional Chairman of the NPP. Now, when we say Ashanti region, what do we mean? And what does it mean to the NPP? National Patriotic Party that is least patriotic. I have never seen a party whose middle name is supposed to be patriotic, yet has no iota of patriotism. My brother, my sister, the Ashanti region is supposed to be the World Bank of this unpatriotic party, the NPP. Now, we have said it time and again, my brother, my sister, that people with such low IQs like Wontumi, if you decide to put them where your mouth is, they will feed you with garbage. Should I take it again? They say you must put your money where your mouth is. And if you put people like Wontumi where your mouth is, they will feed you with garbage. My brother, my sister, I am still wondering how come the NPP decided to trust a low IQ guy like Wontumi, my brother, my sister, to be at the helm of affairs at their World Bank. What is it? Is it money? Because intelligence is out. When this guy speaks in the media, he's a laughing stock. Intelligence is several miles away from him. My brother, my sister, yet he earned, in quotes, his way into the World Bank of the NPP. So I sit back and I wonder, what really got him this? Was it meritorious or it was just buffoonery? My brother, my sister, now Wontumi is a guy, anytime he walks around, you will see a replica of buffoonery. No matter what time of the day you meet him, my brother, my sister, he's worse than a circus clown. Yet, this was the guy they put in charge of the Ashanti region, their World Bank. There was a time he got so arrogant, he even said that he had built his own empire, my brother, my sister, right there in the Ashanti region. Many people were so angry that the Ashanti is supposed to be, in fact, the symbol of power in the Ashanti region. Yet those statements seem to look down on the power of the great man. My brother, my sister, well, it looked like they were able to deal with the issue in some bizarre way. Well, it came to an end. Now they are saying, according to Chairman Wontumi, as reported by the Ghana Web, that they are going to sit back and find out why they went wrong and why they lost the elections. Is it far-fetched? Arrogance, lack of patriotism. These were the two very, very key things that made the NPP lose these elections. You see, the problem with politicians is this. They all of a sudden forget what brought them into power. They make the same old mistakes that will take them back into opposition. No wonder the Ashanti told Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, it is hunger and anger. Oh my God, what a rhyme. It's anger and hunger. Anger and hunger that the people executed in driving away Mahama. It is the same anger and hunger that the people are going to use to drive you out of this place. My brother, my sister, it is so interesting how politicians all of a sudden forget that these things are very important, and therefore they must be adhered to. Listen attentively. Nana Akufo-Addo was the key person who destroyed this party. No two ways about that. Number two, arrogance, nonchalance. They were so full of themselves. They destroyed our land and they didn't care. They were bold enough to tell us that they will continue destroying the land so that they will continue to win elections. My brother, my sister, the cedi was skyrocketing in the face of the dollar. It was almost like a toilet paper, so useless, only useful in the toilet. My brother, my sister, Ghanaians were complaining. Even party members were complaining. MPs, NPP MPs were complaining. Over 90 of them walked to the door of Nana Akufo-Addo and begged him to kick out Ken Ofori-Atta. But the arrogant president who knew everything, Nana Yankamasem, decided that he would not listen. After all, his dream was to be president, and he had become president. He didn't care if after him the NPP was back in power or back into opposition. Today, my brother, my sister, I am most excited that this dirty party is back into the doldrums. Next time, get people like Wontumi and make them your whatever. My brother, my sister, it is so terrible at this point that people are still wondering why the NPP is back in opposition. Look how they have destroyed Ghana. Somebody whose bank was responsible for getting laws for the country, and in return, he got so much kickback. My brother, my sister, in the form of percentages and interests. So they continue saddling us with debts. I want to see all these criminals go back where they belong, jail. My brother, my sister, arrogance bathed them right from the head, go down to the toe. They were on TV. After destroying our land, they were showing us how much money they had made from destroying our land. And TV presenters also gave them the opportunity, such dirty illiterates, my brother, my sister, to come and sit on TV and show the gold that they had from destroying our land. Today they are back in opposition and they can't believe it. When all the statistics scientifically pointed to one direction, that the NDC was going to win the election under Mahama, many were those, the stooges who still fought those, and Paul Adomotri is one of those. My own good friend Paul Adomotri, such a stooge of the party, such dirty stooges of the party. These people would defend every rot. When Ghanaians were dying, they told us that they were only playing cantata. They are acting. They will soon get over all this. They defended everything that was not supposed to be defended. My brother, my sister, today they have become the ridicule of the nation. Some of them cannot even come out. They are hiding. Some of them are trying to find their passports, so they run out of this country. May the borders shut down on them. May they go where they belong, jail, for destroying this nation. The other day when Chairman Wontumi told us that Ghana was far better than the UK in terms of the economy, and I wanted to put him right. We all heard his response to me, so derogatory, no intelligence, just buffoonery, talking bah, because they have machines that can destroy the earth and steal our gold and natural resources in the name of a certain party that needs money. My brother, my sister, we all remember what Chairman Wontumi said, and I'm going to play that voice. I told you, they said they were going to win the elections. They went all the way to see all the prophets. They went all the way to all the churches. They went to the fetish priests. My brother, they brought electrical vehicles into the country. They commissioned and inaugurated projects that were not even completed. My brother, my sister, they were so desperate for power, and Ghanaians saw the desperation in their eyes. No wonder a lot of their MPs, all the kingpins, have been sent back into opposition. This was what Chairman Wontumi told me so arrogantly. He owns 4 radio stations and TV stations. For that matter, he is my father, even though I'm older than him. Such a crook. Listen to him.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Black Rasta, I want to tell you that it's never good to argue with Tom Falari, because by then of you caught on me any necessary insistence anytime. You are a very corrupt person and criminal journalist. I know you charge before you come to, to talk, drunkard. Anyway, anytime you hear me talking, be circumspect and take your time to analyze it before you respond. What I said about the UK, I will never insult UK. That's the place I brought up. That's the place my children come from. That is my second home. So I would never insult UK. But what I'm saying is that the point I'm trying to batterize is that the UK, because of Russia and Ukraine war, the inflation is higher than Ghana. So my point is that crate of egg, it was £3, but now it has increased to £6. Is it true or not? So, you cannot, come to the radio, sit down into the distance and come and do like this. Black Rasta, be careful. You are not bigger than your boss. I own 5 radio stations and TVs, 5 online. Okay? You can insult everybody, but you cannot insult your father. I'm your father. Stop that. Today, I'm not going to insult you, but I'm trying to put sense, in your mind. This is the point I'm trying to make. Okay? To tell you. Okay? So anything you want to me will come and say, I will do it. Why don't you go to the big companies and say it? Because I'm African, because I'm Ghanaian. Hypocrites. You are hypocrites. You are hypocrites. You are hypocrites. Go and bath. Go and bath. Black Rasta, go and bath. 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 Black Rasta, go and bath. Go and bath. I'm telling you, go and bath. Wontumi is the institution. You cannot break. You cannot enter. Go and bath.
Wontumi is institution.
Tiabusuya that's a munya time my na muhwe video. Abusuya be share wan say obe subscribe be like video no be share no wasa kire wadwen. Ami ehudi e na obi ehudi e so mangana. Eda munyina mo asese muhwe.